What's up, good people? It's your boy Lloyd Knows checking in again. And this is the final recap of Hard Knocks this year, man. And it's unfortunate, it's sad. Um, you know, like I said, this is the best sports series on TV as far as, behind the scenes documentary type style. There's no better show on TV. So again, man, it's been a good season as far as Hard Knocks is concerned, but it's got to come to an end, man, and it's been fun. But you know, all good things got to come to an end. So let's get right down to it, man. The last episode of Hard Knocks, Dallas Cowboys. So right off the bat, what caught me by surprise is the recap, right? I've been watching Hard Knocks for a long time, and I don't remember ever hearing previously on Hard Knocks. I feel like I was watching Power or Raising Kanan or something. Like, we getting recaps now. I've never seen a recap before at the beginning of Hard Knocks. Like, they don't do it on each episode, and they damn sure don't do it on the final episode. I don't remember that. I feel like I was watching like Power or, name your favorite, fictional TV show. That didn't seem like Hard Knocks. So I just thought that was interesting to have that recap at the beginning previously on Hard Knocks. Like, I was like, what? Are we watching Power? What? So I just found that to be interesting. Like, have y'all seen it before? Let me know. Comment in the commentary if you've seen that before, because I don't remember or recall ever seeing a recap at the beginning. But that's cool. I'm cool with it. I'm all for it. This season must be special. We're getting recaps now, so I just thought that had to be said, man. The Coach Fossil running as a reward scene, I thought that was powerful, very potent, very powerful, man. Because often, who likes to run? I don't think runners like to run. I mean, that's just the thing. It's not something that you enjoy doing. I mean, walking is a necessity. We like taking our time, but why are we running? Unless we're getting chased, why are we running? What are we running for? But the thing about it is, we need to run. We're geared to run. We're designed to run, and we don't run enough, and so we often, lose those physical abilities for a lack of use, so to speak. So I think just having that mindset, how he, switched it, and instead of using running as a punishment, which we often do, especially in sports, use running as a reward, because you're doing a lot of running in football. And if you look at it as a reward instead of a punishment, having that mindset, man, you'll probably be a better player. And I just like that, because I never heard that before in my life. I mean, the way he's able to teach people and be creative in ways to get his point across, I think that's very, very, very important. And that's probably why he's, one of the best special team coaches in the NFL, man. I think that was huge, the way he just, flipped that negative thinking and made it into a positive. I really like that. So I really appreciate seeing something like that. I also appreciated seeing that boy DeMarcus Ware teaching up Mike Parsons. I thought that was really cool, man. Listen, you got a Hall of Fame player that's been there, done that, right, for the Dallas Cowboys. All-time sack leader. Went on to win a Super Bowl with the Broncos, and at the same time teach possibly another future Hall of Famer in Von Miller what it's like to be an all-pro player. So the fact that Micah Parsons is getting that hands-on training from a dude that's been there, done that, I thought that was awesome, man. The resources that he has, man, that is fantastic, man. I'm not a Cowboy fan by any means. Y'all know what my title is, the Presidente of the Hate Club. But I'm a football fan, first and foremost, and real recognize real, and you got to understand how dominant DeMarcus Ware was when he was playing with them boys. He just was. He was as dominant as a player as there was in the NFL. And to know that he's still involved with the team in multiple ways, that's got to be awesome, man. That's got to be awesome. He could be in Denver. He could be, somewhere else doing whatever the fuck he wants to. But the fact that he's actually trying to give knowledge to a young cat like Parsons, who people have the evaluation of a D-Ware, that's pretty cool to have those resources, man. They think so highly of that dude. And I just hope the best for him, man. You know what I think about his mom and, how she feels about him. So, just to have those type of resources at your disposal, use them, abuse them, you know, because that's what greatness is all about. So that was a pretty cool look at that, man. I thought that was really awesome. I thought that was really awesome, man. Um, Seeing that boy Jerry Jones talking about the fucking trainers going to Cali, I thought that was awesome. You know how I feel about JJ. You know he's the star of the show. It starts and ends with him, as it did this episode. And so I just thought that was awesome. You know, knowing how bad he wants another Super Bowl, knowing that their training camp is in California, and knowing that the destination and the goal ultimately ends in California as well. I just thought, you know, coming full circle on that, you know, was pretty awesome, man. And just to see how passionate and how enthusiastic he is about seeing the Cowboys in another Super Bowl, man, that's what it's all about for him, as you saw at the end, and we'll get to here in a second. That's what it's all about for him. That is what it's all about for him. That's the bottom line, man. That's what it's all about for him. So I just thought that was pretty awesome for them to show that behind the scenes look at him as they're, you know, trying to, you know, make the cuts, as they're trying to, you know, build the team, seeing the owner in the meeting room as they're picking players. I wonder what y'all think about that. We know Jerry Jones is a unique owner. He's not like any other owner. He's probably the most hands-on owner in the NFL, to be quite honest. But I wonder, do you usually see owners in the meeting room? You know, even though they are the owner and they got, you know, their hands in everything, you know, to see an owner involved in actual roster decisions, we know JJ is hands-on, but I just thought that was very unique to see him actually being part of the decision-making, because I doubt most owners are a part of that. But again, we know Jerry Jones is not most owners. He's as hands-on as it is. So I just really thought that was unique to see him in the room with you know, the rest of the management personnel and coaching staff as they try to, you know, make the cut downs, and, you know, their viewpoints on, you know, particular players. I just thought, you know, that was pretty cool to see JJ in the room, you know, giving his input, you know, throwing his weight around. So, you know, very, 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 very interesting. Very interesting. What else was interesting? Who else is the star of the show, you ask? You know who it is. Aiden Diggs. Man, that kid is awesome. I'm telling you, if there is a winner of the most valuable kid of the year, it's probably going to Aiden, man. That kid is wise beyond his years. Like, the words that come out of his mouth at his age, I don't know how old he is. I don't know if it was already actually discussed or, you know, mentioned previously, but this kid is wise beyond his ears. Like, his way with words are crazy. Like, who's teaching him this? I know Diggs can't be teaching him all this. He doesn't have enough time. Like, he can't. Like, this kid is way too wise for his age. It's one thing to, you know, have good parents to teach you that, but some of that stuff is just in him. Some of that stuff is just his birthright. Just the way he uses those words, man, he's a very, very intelligent kid, man. Awesome kid. He's adorable. Let's do cheers. That was so cute. That was so cute, man. That was awesome, man. And having Dak pull up and the kids still having confusion on it, and Dak saying, I'm going to sign it, not Mahomes. I thought that was awesome. That whole moment was awesome, man. Him playing catch with Dak. You could tell he's going to be a future DB because he can't catch himself. That was just funny, man. Aiden is awesome. That kid is the truth. That kid is the truth, man. He is what every parent wants the kid to be. And, I mean, how can you not like that kid, man? I wish him nothing but the best, man. He is freaking awesome. Gotta love that kid, man. Awesome. Gotta love him, man. Diggs, man, you're a great dad. And you got a great son. You already know that, man. So keep it up. Keep up the good work, man. Keeping up the good work. Speaking about the good work, Kamara, that boy Kamara made the team. He made the 53-man roster. Congratulations to that boy, man. I knew he had it in him. Man. I know his mom was so proud of him, screaming to the Lord, man. It's awesome. I know Alicorn and Quan didn't necessarily make the 53-man, but they still are on the practice squad, and that's good for them too, because they definitely earned it. But it's just amazing to see these cats that, you know, work their ass off and, you know, still get an opportunity to be a part of something big. You know, especially for some of them not playing in college ball like Alicorn and stuff like that. That's awesome. That's huge. I know his family is definitely appreciative of that. You can see that family aspect too throughout this whole season, whether it's Diggs with Aiden, whether it's Kamara and his family, whether it's Alicorn and his family, Micah and his family. Like, the family aspect and the camaraderie of it is gotta be said. It can't be talked about enough, to be quite honest with you. And so, you know, whether you're a player or a family member of a player, you're all in this together because, you know, it takes a village to raise a child, as they say. So I just really appreciate that family aspect and how everybody comes together for that single purpose. And we know what that single purpose is, as JJ said at the end. Man, Jerry Jones' ways with words cannot be not mentioned. They cannot be not mentioned. They have to be talked about, man. This dude is a salesman. I'm not gonna call him a Seiko salesman. The dude is a salesman and he knows how to sell. Let's just say that, man. And the fact of the matter is, this comes down to a bottom line activity. Not a bottom line business, a bottom line activity. That sounded so goddamn good because it's a privilege to be in this activity. Even though it's a business, at the end of the day, it's still an activity. And for him to, you know, leave it at that, I just thought that was so impactful, man, because it's a business, but it's still a game at the end of the day. And it's an activity, but it's a bottom line activity. You're either first or last. There's no in between. He knows that. I thought the line about the game itself is about a few percentage points of euphoria was so impactful, man. Right then and there, I knew what it was all about. Not that I didn't know what it was all about, but I literally can see clearly now when he said that. I mean, it was almost as impactful as Al Pacino's speech in Any Given Sunday. You know, it's about the 6 inches in front of your face. You know, that's what it's all about, man. It's about a few percentage points of euphoria that he's felt before and wants that feeling again, as he said. That's what it's all about. And I just thought that was so impactful, man. It's only one team standing at the top, man. And that's what it's all about. And for him to recognize that again and again and again, and for him to let us know that he'll do anything to be that last team at the top, man, how can you not respect that and take away from that this dude is serious about winning a Super Bowl? And if you're not trying to win a Super Bowl, what are you doing it for? And that's that. I thought it was perfect to end it with that. Just win. Almost in a way paying homage to Al Davis. That's it. It's a bottom line activity, man. I just thought that was so powerful the way he expressed that. So that's it, man. That's my thoughts, man. I thought this was probably the best episode, even though it was the last episode. I thought it was very impactful. I thought it was very, very awesome what they showed us. And I can't wait for the season. It's here. It's now or never. What them boys gonna do, I don't know. But I definitely thank them for giving us that access. So once again, thank y'all for watching. And once again, if you don't know, now Lloyd knows. Peace.